Welcome to I Accidentally Swapped Bodies with a Pro Wrestler, a high-concept body swap wrestling comedy with heart, chaos, and suplexes. This is a proof of concept told through short clips, a zero-budget experiment using AI visuals and raw storytelling to bring my movie idea to life. No crew, no cast, just one wild premise. What happens when a mild-mannered chemistry teacher wakes up in the body of a world-famous wrestler, just as he's about to start the biggest program of his career? This here is Act 1. Meet Dean Peters, a young, ambitious chemistry teacher. Today, he cooked up a mysterious potion and has no idea what it does. Oops, he drops it. He swaps bodies with a classroom frog. But just as fast, snap, he's back to being human. Enter Daniel Jacobs, Dean's grumpy best friend and fellow teacher. He's got 2 tickets to PRW, the biggest wrestling show in town. Dean's hyped, especially for a special appearance by an old legend he's been waiting for. Backstage, the wrestling legend, the Cyclone, about to start his last ever program before retirement, arguing with PRW CEO John Freebird Stevens, who warns him, "This is your last chance. If you mess it up, it's over for you." Rising star Michelle Benson cuts a promo. It's time to retire the old dogs. Cyclone storms out and challenges him. The match? Absolute chaos. Back and forth action. Cyclone climbs the top rope for a frog splash when Dean's potion falls from his pocket. Cyclone faints. Dean faints. Did they just swap bodies? The Cyclone wakes up, only it's not his body. He's groggy. His head's pounding. He stumbles to the bathroom, flips on the light, and freezes. Staring back at him from the mirror is a face he doesn't recognize. "Who the hell is that?" he mutters, eyes wide. Still dazed, he sits in front of the TV, trying to piece things together. He steps outside, and almost instantly, kids start shouting at him, "Mr. Peters! Mr. Peters!" Meanwhile, across town, Dean wakes up too, but he's in a hospital bed, every muscle screaming in pain. He looks down. He's in Cyclone's body, bruised, battered, wrecked. The door opens. It's Mr. Freebird. "You'll be fighting in our new tournament. World title shot starts Monday if you're good." Dean hesitates. Should he say something? Tell the truth? But he just nods. "Yeah, I'm good." Freebird grins. "Good. See you in the ring." At the same time, the Cyclone starts thinking it through and realizes this new body isn't half bad. No bruises, no constant pain, way better than the one he left behind. So he makes a decision, grabs every junk food and sugary drink he can find, and starts living it up. "This body will be mine," he says, grinning to himself. The Cyclone, now fully settled into Dean's body, is enjoying every second of it. He lounges on the couch, a cold beer in hand, TV blaring, not a single care in the world. No sore muscles, no training schedules, just peace. His phone rings. It's Dean. Dean sounds panicked, trying to explain what happened. He apologizes, desperate to make sense of the situation. But the Cyclone, already starting to like his new reality, just smirks. "I don't know what you're talking about," he says coolly. Dean pleads, "Mr. Cyclone, you're living in my body. We've got to change back." Just then, a message pops up on the screen. It's from Grace. The Cyclone raises an eyebrow. "Hey, who's Grace?" Dean's voice sharpens. "Wait, don't." Click. The Cyclone hangs up. Later, Daniel, Dean's best friend, arrives at the house, worried. He knocks on the door, not knowing Dean isn't quite Dean anymore. The Cyclone opens the door, confused and annoyed. "Who the hell are you?" Just as he begins to close the door, Daniel blurts out, confused and frustrated, "I'm your best friend." Mr. Freebird calls Dean, still trapped in the Cyclone's body, and tells him to head to the arena. It's time to prep for his next match. Dean hesitates. He's a huge fan of the Cyclone and doesn't want to mess up his big moment. Reluctantly, he agrees. At the arena, Dean steps into the locker room, awkward and out of place. He smiles nervously, greeting everyone with, "Hi, hello, how are you?" The room falls silent. People exchange confused glances. The Cyclone never says hi to anyone. Something's definitely off. Mr. Freebird steps in and introduces Dean to his first opponent, Ultimo Atomico. Dean freezes. He knows this name. Ultimo's father was the legendary luchador who trained the real Cyclone. Ultimo nods respectfully. "It's an honor to face someone my father once fought." Dean tries to smile, but inside he's panicking. The rehearsal for the match begins, and it's a disaster. Dean can't hit a single move right. He stumbles, hesitates, botches nearly everything. Meanwhile, across town, the Cyclone, now in Dean's body, gets a call. It's the school principal. She sounds cheerful. "Your last day off. Are you feeling ready to come back to school?" The Cyclone blinks. "Huh?" Back to the ring, Dean nearly drops Atomico wrong. Mr. Freebird has seen enough. He storms over and shuts down the session. "This isn't the Cyclone I know," he snaps. "Get it together." Ashamed, Dean slinks out of the locker room. Everyone's eyes follow him. None of them are kind. Outside Dean's house, Daniel and the principal meet unexpectedly. They knock. No answer. They look at each other. Something's wrong. Where is Dean? Dean, still trapped in the Cyclone's body, finally calls Daniel and tells him everything. The body swap, the chaos, the confusion, every insane detail. They meet up. Dean, exhausted, looks at him and says, "Do you seriously believe me that I accidentally switched bodies with the Cyclone?" Daniel doesn't even blink. "This is totally the kind of thing that would happen to you, and I knew something was wrong. That arrogant call, that wasn't you." Dean sighs. "So what do I do now? I don't want to mess up his comeback." Daniel suddenly snaps. "Why do you even care? That guy clearly doesn't care about you. I'm telling you, we need to get your body back. Now." They head straight to the Cyclone's hotel room. Dean is barely able to stand, still bruised from the botched wrestling match. Daniel rushes to catch him before he falls. "This isn't right." Daniel says, his voice firm, "We've got to find that guy right now." They rush to Dean's apartment. Empty. The Cyclone is not there. He's in Las Vegas, drinking, partying, living it up. Half drunk, he leans against the bar, arm slung over a random stranger's shoulder. "I'm telling you, man," he slurs, "I'm never going back. My old body, it hurt everywhere, all the time. But this one's mine now, no matter what it takes." Daniel is still pleading with Dean not to go through with it. But Dean won't back down. "I'll have to wait. I've got to get to the show." Cut to the car. Daniel drives, silent and tense, while Dean sits beside him, mentally preparing for the impossible. They arrive at the arena. Backstage, Mr. Freebird wishes good luck to Dean before his match. The lights hit, the music plays, the crowd roars. Dean steps out, walking down that ramp for the first time ever, eyes wide, completely out of place. He doesn't hype the crowd, doesn't pose, doesn't wave. Just walks stiffly to the ring, unsure of what to do with his hands or his feet. Mr. Freebird watches from backstage. "What happened to my golden boy?" he wonders. The bell rings. The match begins. Dean clumsily attempts a move, some kind of technique completely foreign to Ultimo Atomico and everyone else watching. The crowd starts booing. Atomico takes control fast. He climbs the ropes. A frog splash. Perfect form. Dean doesn't even move, just braces and takes it. He lies there, winded, barely breathing, his limbs weak, the lights above spinning. He's ready to give up. But then, something happens. His body shakes. A surge runs through him. Like everything suddenly clicks into place. His mind locks in. His mind and the Cyclone's body are finally one. Dean stands up. He grabs Ultimo Atomico. Boom! Slams him down with perfect precision. Then a clean, sharp kick sends Atomico reeling. The crowd erupts. Dean sees the moment. He drops for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's over. The arena explodes with cheers. Atomico gets up, smiling wide. They hug in the ring, showing respect to one another. The commentators go wild. And it's official. The Cyclone advances to round 2. He'll be facing Noah Lucas next. Backstage, Mr. Freebird is really happy with the Cyclone. "I never stopped believing in you," he says. Later, in the car, Daniel drives a bruised and exhausted Dean back home. "This shouldn't have happened," Daniel mutters. Dean leans his head back against the seat, eyes closed. "I had to do it. For my favorite wrestler." "Whatever. Let's get your body back," mutters Daniel as we fade out. Still to come, the most athletic match the Cyclone will ever do. The bloodiest parking lot brawl match in wrestling history. A brutal steel cage showdown with a monster. Grace enters the story, and nothing will ever be the same. And of course, the Cyclone's final match. The one that changes everything. Stay tuned.